Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome into the stream. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday evening. And I hope you guys enjoyed the videos this week. We are officially on the final days, the final road to Halloween Horror Nights. And tonight is a panel at Midsummer Scream for Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood, but we want to go ahead and actually do this tonight with you guys as well, because we want to be able to talk about the announcements there, because some things may affect what's going on in Orlando. I don't know that for sure. I know that there could be some merch pieces. So we are going to follow along the way when we get there. That starts at 8 o'clock our time. So we have about 50 minutes or so, 55, 58 minutes to just chat about Halloween Horror Nights. We're going to go over some things that are Halloween Horror Nights related. So let me know if you guys can hear me. I have a new streaming setup. Everything's a little different for me tonight. I'm using this microphone down here. See, it's backwards for me there. So let me know. If you guys can hear me okay. Let's see who we got in the chat here tonight. We have Nex and Janice. Hey guys, how are y'all? Josiah, hardest working vlogger in Orlando. I don't know about that. There's some hard working ones here. I appreciate that though. We have a poll going up here tonight. Jack or Oddfellow? Are you team Jack? Are you team Oddfellow? Which one are you guys? Can hear you fine. Okay, good. That is good. I'm glad to hear that. Man, we are so close, guys, to everything gonna be happening for Halloween Horror Nights. We're just gonna let people get in here. Let's try to get as many people in here as humanly possible. So the way it's gonna work tonight, with the announcements that are coming and everything that is going on, we are going to actually shift over to X tonight. Once we get there, you see we have the Halloween Horror Nights website up because we're going to go over some things like that tonight. And then we're going to be looking at Speculation Matt on X and Inside Universal. Those are the two sources I'm going to use tonight. Good buddies of mine. So we're going to look out for them, see what they have to say tonight, and we'll go from there. I see Colby, we got you in the chat. I was able to get some of those Mr. Trumps. That's awesome, man. In line for John Murdy right now. Oh, that's awesome, Darren. Universal Speed Network sound clear to me. Awesome. Hello, Megan. I chose Jack because he's related to the Hubs. That's right, Janice. That's right. I'm jealous I can't afford to go this year. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I know that sucks. That really sucks. But hopefully next year you'll get to go. Josiah, how many nights are you going to go? I don't know yet. I don't know. We've got so much going on right now with family. We're going to be out of town a lot this year. So I know this is crazy, but I have yet to buy any frequent fear passes. So I'm just kind of playing it by ear, and just seeing. Hey, Gene, welcome in, buddy. So yeah, so what we're going to do in this first bit, we're going to talk about what we think we might hear tonight. Someone was telling me earlier this week that we're supposed to get like 13 announcements or something like that at this. I don't know like what that has to do with, because that could be like dining experiences, that could be stuff like that. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that, but it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight, and we're just going to chill and have fun. We will be back in the parks tomorrow for sure, doing what we always do, of course, and having some fun. Let's see, let's read here what we got in the chat here. It's 14 days for me because I'm a team member, and this will be my 15th year going. Oh, that's awesome, man. I am very, very jealous. So cool, Colby and D. Are you going opening night? Yes, absolutely. We will be there opening night. Lord willing and the creek don't rise, as they say. We will be there, and I am excited for opening night. This will be Our 5th or 6th year in a row going. Yeah, 5th or 6th year in a row. So I'm excited. I'm just kind of holding off on like saying how many nights we're gonna go because I don't know yet. But we will be doing some other haunts this year too, which I'm really excited about as well, which is gonna be a lot of fun. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you answer the poll too. Let's get as many people in here as possible. I know it's a Sunday night. I think we're gonna try to do these all the way up until HHN. So we'll see. I have a big theory American Horror Story is the 13th season. Oh, that's interesting. It could be. Anyone going to Premium Scream? I am not this year. I am not. Hey Jordan, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're doing well as well. You guys have been so awesome this season. Like, there's been so much. Like, I ran into so many of you guys at the parks and just got to hear your stories of why you love Halloween Horror Nights, but not just Halloween Horror Nights, but how long you guys have been watching us. And that's crazy. I'm just a kid from Tennessee, and that is awesome that we're able to talk to you guys and meet you guys in the parks. Are you guys doing Mickey's Not So Scary also? We're talking about it. We watched our friend Nate's Paging Mr. Morrow's video last night. And as we were watching it, Angie was like, you know, I kind of want to go now. So we might go. If we go, it'll be somewhere in September. Or maybe in a couple of weeks too. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. This would have been my first year, but I need surgery, so I'm going to have to miss. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Debs. So sorry. I hope the surgery goes well, though, and I hope you're doing okay. I'm going to pray for a speedy recovery for you. We will be there at 26. So excited. Yes, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see everyone out there and, you know, opening night. And so here's my question to you guys is how many of you guys are going to be doing Stay and Scream or Scream Early this year? Because it's going to be really interesting. It's going to be really interesting. That's for sure. 2 p.m. 3 houses will be open at 2 p.m. I'm kind of scared how Scream is going to do Anaconda because watch it. You just won Puppet. The Stranger Things Six Flags house was terrible. Also, are you going to ride the new Dollywood ride? I will eventually get up there, but no plans as of right now in the next couple of months. Maybe later this year, but we'll see. What's been the best HHN snack you've ever had? Well, I have to say though, last year the cotton candy carrot cake thing, that was awesome. The Wyatt 6, which no longer exists in WWE for some reason. I don't know what the wackos that run that company are doing right now, but I don't know. Personal take. Personal take, but yeah, the carrot, what was that called? Anybody remember what that was called? It was the carrot cake thing. It had like cotton candy on top, and it was like, it was awesome. Like everyone expected it not to be that good. And it ended up being like the best item. And also the Freddy Fazbear pizza, the spaghetti pizza, that was really good. Angie and I had spaghetti earlier tonight, and I was like, we gotta have spaghetti more. And I said, maybe we can make our own pizza and throw spaghetti on the pizza. That would be so much fun. Yeah, spaghetti pizza. It was so good. Like, I remember trying that. Like, we were at the media event last year, and Angie was saying, I brought it, I remember bringing it over to the table, and she was like, you're gonna try that? Oh yeah, Angie, fried Oreos, yeah. Lovely seeing you have to go 12 a.m. here in the UK. Oh, that's okay. Thank you so much for hopping on. I'm sure there'll be all kinds of announcements when you wake up tomorrow morning. But we'll see. We're gonna start treating this like Comic-Con, right? I like the deviled eggs at Fallout, but I like the panna cotta. Yeah, see, I'm not a egg fan, especially like deviled eggs, you know. And so I tried that, and I was just really afraid. But it was not bad. Triple H's nose is getting too big for his britches. He's becoming terrible and TKO is ruining the WWE. Yeah, I agree. Hey John, who's your favorite vlogger? Well, personally, I don't really watch a lot of theme park content. I like a lot of travel stuff. Eventually, that's what I want us to move towards, is more travel stuff. Eventually, when life settles down just a little bit. I was actually thinking about this the other day, and I have to say that I think my favorite vlogger is a dad and son duo. It's actually the son's channel, but his dad comes along with him. It's called Through My Lens, and they go through the whole United States, and it's pretty cool how they do. They had a whole 4-hour video on Route 66, which is awesome. It's something that I want to do, and Angie and I will do it eventually, but we'll see. What house would you rather have? A Drake and Josh house or a Lizzie McGuire house? Drake and Josh, for sure. Because they would be laughing the whole time. Mercury flips. What is that, Angie? Is that autocorrect there for you? Ooh, it looks like Jack is winning. Angie, your favorite is Mercury flips? I've never heard of Mercury flips. The trackers? Oh yeah, Tim and Jen. Great. Tim's actually the first one we watched when Angie and I decided to come down here for our honeymoon, I think it was. Expect more merch probably Friday again in the City Walk store. Yeah, that we're getting close to all that, guys. Like, we're getting to that point right now where everything is just going to start hitting off really fast. Are they doing HHN food preview like years before for media folks? I haven't heard anything or seen anything about it. I have not received anything. So I don't know. Not that I would get anything, but I have not been invited to anything like that. Tampa J has a good channel. Yep, Tampa J is a buddy of mine. I love Tampa J. I was just watching his Midsummer video right before I got on here. Favorite horror movie? Man. Favorite horror movie? Put me on the spot. I'm just going to say, I'm going to stick with a safe choice. I'm going to say It. It Chapter 1. My favorite vlogger is Love Our Life. Thank you so much. Caleb from Quick Flips. Yes, Quick Flips is awesome. A guy that owns a store in Lexington, Kentucky, and flips video games and sells them. I like Kevin. Met him today at Midsummer. Yep, I love Kevin. He's a good guy. Also, I would tell everyone that any of the Icon merch will probably sell out, especially from Roosevelt. Yeah. It will. I don't know, though. I don't know. Those Infernal Circus shirts aren't flying off the shelf like I thought they would. Evil Dead Remake. I have not seen the new one yet. Everyone keeps telling me I need to go. I might try to do it this week. I might, if I have enough time. Take a night. Actually, Darren, Kevin keeps telling me every time I see him, have you seen Evil Dead yet? I'm like, nope. Go home and do your homework. But it is on digital right now, so I could technically rent it and not have to leave. But see, I'm cheap, and I have the AMC A-List card, so why would I pay, $15 or $25 to rent the movie, whatever it is, when I can just go watch it for free? Lake Moongo is from Australia. It's more creepy, the true horror. That's cool. View from the cheap seats. Yeah, I've seen some of their stuff. I haven't seen a lot. I don't really watch, like, it sounds so, like, what, pretentious, but I don't really watch theme park stuff much because I want to be surprised when I get to the parks. I don't want everything spoiled for me, if that makes sense. I used to watch it all the time. And then I just got to that point where I was just like, you know what? I don't want it spoiled. I want everything. So it's kind of like, you know, one of those things that's crazy. Can you sell some Love Our Life XL house for big headed people? Yeah, we'll work on that. Kevin did not like the last Evil Dead. Yeah, I know. But he said I need to go see it, so. Super Enthused, pretty good. Yes, Jackie, she is very good. Very good. Very good. She is, like her video for the Universal Kids, she did such a good job with that. Very nice person too. Very nice. Yeah, so let's go over while we're sitting here. We've been chatting, I know. But we're having fun, guys. We're having fun. So let's go over here to the website here. And let's just kind of look through some things here. Now, we're going to talk about... I was going to put together a height list for you guys, but I totally forgot to. And I was going to do it all fancy or whatever for y'all. But that didn't end up happening. It didn't end up happening at all. So, so we know that if you're a pass holder, you get a discount on tickets, right? Introduce your channel to my sister. She loves it too. Oh, thank you so much, Janice. Appreciate that. But there's a lot to really digest and go through this year. I feel like, let's click on haunted houses because we got to go through haunted houses. But I did have a height list, and unfortunately, I did not get to put that together. But we'll talk about it now. 26 minutes till the panel. Awesome. That's when stuff will start coming in. All right, so this year we have Ozzy, Evil Dead Burn. This is Orlando, by the way. Hellraiser, Stranger Things 5, Sinners, Jack and Oddfellow, Chaos and Control, Cyborgia. Ooh, that was weird. I don't know what happened there. There we go. Wait, no. Invasion, Alien Abduction. And then we have Madlands, Caged Cannibals, and then HR Blood and Guts. Now, some of you guys might be a little disappointed with my choices this year, what I'm hyped for. But you know what? It's list, right? So I can be hyped however I want to be hyped. So what we're going to talk about here is we're going to start with number 10. Let's just go number 10, and you guys can agree with this and you can disagree with this, whatever. But for me, number 10 is going to Madlands Caged Cannibals. Now, when I first heard this one, let me switch my screen. When I first heard this one, I had seen something, someone had said that it was like zoo related, the speculation map. I walked around with all of our fellow content creators this year and I said, I don't want to know nothing. I want to know nothing. Like, because we'd start talking about something and I was like, I don't want to know nothing. I want to know nothing. I'm going to go in completely, spoiler free until we get the houses. So like the Art the Clown thing hit me like a ton of bricks. I didn't know that was happening. Fortnite hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, what the heck? We're now all going to go to call it. It's like, yeah. But Madlands is number 10. Number 9 is right here at the bottom with it. It's Blood and Guts. HR Blood and Guts. I know. You guys are going to be mad about that one. But it is what it is. Okay, so number 8. Man, okay, so number 8, I'm going to give to Cyborgia because I mean, it is what it is, but I'm not, I don't know. To me, like, the robot kind of idea is kind of cool. Could be really neat. Could be really, really terrible. So that's number 8. Number 7 for me, I don't know why this is doing this. I apologize. Number 7 is Hellraiser. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I know a lot of people are looking forward to that one. It's like one of those like cult following kind of things, you know what I mean? Like that kind of ordeal. So that's number 7. Oof, you know what? Let's swap that. Let's put Evil Dead Burn at number 7. I'll put Evil Dead Burn at number 7, and then we'll put Hellraiser at number 6. How about that? Yeah, I think that's good. That's good. And then number 5, not to be like, you know, with the number 5, but Stranger Things 5 is number 5 on my list. Now, I was not disappointed with the house last time. I think I wish Vecna was more of a thing. And it was pretty crazy how they were doing that, but I don't know. Like I think it'll be okay, but it's going number 5 for me. Number 4, I'm gonna go with Ozzy. I'm gonna go with Ozzy because I like Ozzy, but I just don't know how that's going to go as a house. It could be awesome, it could be amazing, but I'm not really sure if I'm really excited about it. Number 3, I'm going to give to, let's just give it to Sinners. I'm gonna give it to Sinners because I am kind of looking forward to Sinners, to be honest with you. I don't know what's going on in my mouth, so I'm sorry. Number 3 is gonna go to Sinners just because I really like the movie a lot. And then number 2 is going to go right next to that is Jack and Oddfellow, Chaos and Control, which I think is going to be awesome. I think it's going to be really good. It's way up on my list. And then number 1, if anybody knows me, knows I like a good alien scary movie. And so Invasion, Alien Abduction is going to go number 1. That's crazy. I know that, but you guys, if you've been watching the videos, I've kind of been hinting at that like all along, you know, like that it might happen, that it might get number 1. So yeah, number 1 for me. So 10 Madlands, 9, what did I say? 9 was HR Blood and Guts, 7 Cyborgia, 7 Evil Dead Burn, 6 Hellraiser, 5 Stranger Things 5. What did I say for 4? Oh, 4 was Ozzy, 3 is Sinners, 2 Jack and Oddfellow, and 1 Alien Abduction. So that is what it is. So we are close to the panel at 7:25 right now. From my understanding, it starts at 5 Pacific time. And then, but we'll keep an eye on everything there and just make sure we have everything going there. So let me know in your hype list what you guys are excited for, what you want to see, which ones you're thinking is going to be crazy awesome, because I want to know. I want to know what you guys think about this. So honestly, the IP houses don't do anything for me this year. Stranger Things might be okay. I really just want the Fortnite Scare Zone. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, to be honest with you. I really am. I wish one day we get Signs, because that movie scared the crap out of me as a kid. I love Signs. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. Like, if I had a top 20 list, it would be in it. crazy you have Hellraiser and Evil Dead so low from what the reports say will be most intense. And I hope that's the case, definitely, Fort Misery Gaming. I hope that's the case because I feel like I've been pretty good with calling how I think it's going to go for me every year. You know, like last year I said Galkin was going to be my number one, and it ended up being number one for me. Like, it was awesome. And I think sometimes it's just preference of things, right? Because not necessarily the most glorious house is going to be your favorite or the most scary. Sometimes it's just how beautiful the houses were. A few years ago, Dueling Dragons was my favorite because it was just beautiful. Evil Dead will be the goriest house. Oh, I'm sure, and I'm ready for it. I think Alien Abduction House will be a very awesome house. My number one is Sinners, but I really like the movie. Yeah, I really like the movie too. I feel like if I get attached to an IP and a property too much before I go in there, I feel like I'm always kind of let down a little bit. Now, last year that wasn't the case because I think now that I'm thinking about it, I get my years kind of mixed up sometimes, but Terrifier and Galkin were really close. And Terrifier, they're not the best movies in the world, but I really like Art the Clown a lot. And so that was pretty good. And then, of course, the WWE Wyatt 6 was awesome. Galkin was my bottom five. Really? Vacationers Podcast. Hey, buddy. Howdy, people. Hate on Signs. I love it. I love Signs, man. Hellraiser is my number one. Alien number two. That's awesome. I love to see this love for the alien abduction. I think that's going to be really cool. And I think people would have a problem with it if it were a Disclosure Day house because that got mixed reviews. Some people loved it. Some people didn't. It is what it is. You know, I mean, we can't sit here and debate that all night. Although we could. I got to watch it again the other week, or actually last weekend, and it wasn't as strong for me as it was the first time. But it was also, I think sometimes being in a movie theater like completely changes your experience. I still think Terrifier, Jason, WWE were four standouts last year. The originals didn't do it for me. I get that. I totally understand that. And I think that's just how it hits you, you know? Sometimes if you don't get a good first run, like I remember last year, one of my friends went through Fallout. And Fallout, to me, was not very good at all. But then I went back again the next week and did it again, or the next night, I can't remember. And I was like, okay, Fallout was pretty good. So, I don't know. Trying to remember when we did Fallout last year, because we were on the RIP tour on opening night last year. And I can't remember if we did Fallout pretty early. It's hard to remember sometimes. Like, I'm starting to get my years really like mixed up by which one is which. So, but Fallout wasn't that strong for me. It just wasn't. And the second time I went, Fallout was pretty good. El Artista was interesting. Galkin was very nice. See, El Artista got a lot of love from a lot of people. And it was visually beautiful. It smelled really bad in there. That big bird scene, that was bad. Favorite original last year was Hatchet and Chains. I'm a big cowboy guy. Yeah, definitely. And that was from Slaughter Cinema 2, right? I think it was Slaughter Cinema 2 that was in there. So I was saying in the last video, though, I want to see the Christmas thing that they had in Slaughter Cinema 2. I want that to be a house maybe next year. I hope they keep doing that because maybe there's a lot I could go into about the whole Santa art thing that's supposedly coming. And we know Art the Clown's coming. Universal hasn't confirmed that that's where Art is going to be, is in the little Santa section there. But come on. We know. And we might get our confirmation tonight. Like, I don't think there's going to be any Orlando announcements, but I think some things could affect things like merch-wise, if that makes sense. So we'll see. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. What's your most anticipated house this year? So, John, have you heard any rumblings if they have a better staffing and capacity for Premium Scream? I'm going out in October and hope it's not a flop like last year. I haven't heard anything on that Fort Misery. I haven't. I'm hoping that they do. I know the first year it was such a success, you know, and it was something that was just like crazy. And then last year they just, I don't know what happened. I really don't know. And I can't personally say anything about that because I didn't go. So I don't want to sit here and just, you know, be a judge on things if there's something that I didn't attend. You know what I mean? Like I can't really attest to that, but we'll see how they do this year. I think it's a lot of money, you know, for sure. And if you saved up the money, great, you know. But I think I'd rather spend my money on Frequent Fear, if I'm being completely honest, you know. I think that's what I'd rather have it go towards than that. So, but that's just me, you know. That's just me, and that's just how I feel about things and stuff. I'm trying to see if anything is going on right now. We're still waiting on the panel to start. It should start in the next 27 minutes, I believe, is what we're looking at here. But yeah, I'm interested to see what they're going to say. Make sure you guys also hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 19,000. We're almost there. Someone who lives in LA, I went to HHN 34, and my God, Orlando absolutely kills Hollywood with set production. My number one was Gilkin, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, Gilkin was awesome. And I'm glad to hear that. I've heard people say that I really need to make it out there. I don't know if I'm going to this year. I think at one part we heard rumors about The Simpsons. What happened with that? You talking about Simpsons house or just The Simpsons in general? Is that rumor, I don't know what's going on with that. I can't do Frequent Fear. I live 3 hours away, so I have to do 1 to 2 weekends a year. So we're doing free HHN night, bring Premier Pass holder, and doing premium night instead. Oh, I totally get it. Yeah, totally get it. Absolutely. You know, not everyone's our situation. And I think like, ooh, be careful how I say this. I think the whole Frequent Fear not having express thing was more of a locals problem, you know? Because as locals, we like to just go to the houses, show up, and use our express, you know, really quickly, and you go through there or whatever. I think that's a big thing. So honestly, I think that's probably what, you know, overall, I don't know, it's such a touchy subject. There's so many people upset about the express not being offered with Frequent Fear, but at the same time, it's like, I kind of see both sides of it, you know? I don't know. Let's see if we have any updates from Matt or Universal. Let's see if we got anything. If we inside, I don't know if they're allowed to actually film inside or live stream anything, but we'll get what we can here. See, there were some additions added to props today, so we'll definitely keep an eye on that whenever we go. We're gonna just kind of figure this out and go from here, because here's a look at Pinhead. Matt shared this. It's 2 days ago now. 2 days ago. For me, I'd rather try to get multiple walkthroughs on premium night, assuming it goes well, than paying for rip tour. Yeah, definitely. And there's John Murdy, who's going to be leading the panel tonight. I don't know what's going on with my mouse, y'all. I'm so sorry. It's being stupid. Murdy, and then some other things going on. There's some set pieces today that's going on. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a really, really interesting time tonight. to see what goes on and what we got there. And let's see if we can do Brian. Let's see, there we go. Yeah, we got some stuff here. Summer Scream inside Universal's in there right now. I am curious to see if the lines will be any better without Frequent Fear Path being gone. I think so. Or it could not be any different. I would say Hollywood Rip Tour is better than Orlando. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Really interesting. I didn't know that. I think, I think a lot of things, though, sometimes are like up to preference, about things. I think a lot of times. And what people want to see versus what it really is. But this is going to be interesting. I'm not really sure what we're going to get tonight. I don't think it's going to be anything. Starting at 2 is a huge perk, it seems like, this year for staying strong. Oh, I agree. I absolutely agree with you. And that's the thing, too, is like you're going to be able to knock out 3 houses right at the beginning. All the other bloggers are confident that frequent fear of losing Express won't affect standby at all. Yeah, I don't know. I'm more of a hard data person. Like, I have to see what's going on versus calling it. Like, my very first time going to HHN, it was busy. But then, I think it was a couple of years ago, they had us in a introductory dinner kind of thing, and we were sitting there and they were telling us all about the event, and then they brought us out into the streets of New York, and I was just shocked at how many people were there. And I know it was like later in the night whenever they brought us out, because of the way it was raining. Like I think they pushed off some things and postponed some things and stuff like that. But I was absolutely shocked. I mean, absolutely shocked of how many people were there. So, I don't know. I really don't know how it's going to affect it. I think it's going to be interesting. We'll see how it works. And then, you have to understand that they have to experiment with things too, like they have to be able to say, hey, like, let's try this. Let's see how this works. Let's see how this goes. If there's an uproar, maybe they're going to change some things. Maybe things will happen or whatever. I mean, people uproar about Disney stuff enough, and Disney does change things sometimes, not all the time. Looking at you, Lightning Lane. But, I mean, obviously Disney's going to do things that are good for Disney, and Universal's going to do things that are good for Universal, and I totally understand. I totally get it, I think being upset's okay, to voice your opinion on things or whatever. I think when you start attacking other people about what they believe and how they feel about the situation, I think that's when you end up being a loser about the situation, to be honest, and you don't want to be a loser, you just want to understand like what everybody else thinks and at least respect people's opinions on something like this. I mean, which honestly, I stay out of the discourse of that stuff. I'll see the comments and then I just kind of go away. I don't ever like join in or anything like that, because it doesn't affect me personally, because I don't ever get expressed. So it's just not in, wheelhouse for me right now. And I just feel like there's really no reason for me to get upset just because everyone else is upset, I can definitely see people's valid points. And I think it's fine to have those valid points about Express, but I think, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just unfortunate we have to attack each other over that kind of stuff. So just gotta stay out of it. Just enjoy the event. That's what I keep saying. That I said in my video where we talked about the Express Pass. Like, it's really up to you whether you're going to have a good time or not at the event. Like, I understand that things can happen to where you're like, this sucks or this isn't as good as last year. I totally get it. I mean, like when you go see a movie, it's the same thing. Like if there's things you don't like. But I think, your experience can be going in, if you're already going in with an attitude against like, I don't like what they're doing. I don't like how they did this or whatever. I think you're doomed to fail, and you're doomed to think this is terrible already. I shared the story with the Disney family that I saw at Epic a few months ago. It was their first time ever at Epic, and I don't care what anybody says. I just personally think that Universal team members are nicer than most team members, cast members. I just think it's a more real nice, That's just me personally. But they were complaining about some answer that a team member gave them. They wouldn't even tell us like what they were complaining about. And they proceeded to be like, this place, like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't judge it before you get a chance. But, it's just, I think, just have fun. Just enjoy the event and go and have a good time. Because I talked to one of the other bloggers. Was it true? Frequent Pair Special was super hyper limited to 1%. People got it. It seems like the Mardi Gras float thing where majority gets screwed. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. It could, yeah. I mean, I've heard that too. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, Universal team members are the best. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know. I think, it's those numbers, like people have those numbers, and I think overall it's probably right. It's probably true. It's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out, and we'll find out opening night. I'm sure that's going to be a big subject we're all talking about when it comes to that, and just seeing the lines and hearing what people say. I'm probably going to go up to some people and ask how their experience was throughout the night. I won't put them on film, but I probably will go up and ask people like how did this affect your night? Because going back to the 2:00 thing, I think that's going to be the biggest thing for that. I think that's definitely what's going to affect it, the most. All right, we are so close. Oh, 1 second, guys. Oh, all right. Disney Master Race hates Universal fans and beautiful Epic. Yeah. Hi, John. Hey, how's it going? Do you know if they will go the no scare necklace this year? I got an 8-year-old who is dying just to see Fortnite. Got to make it past Clowntown. I don't know that. That's a good question, Cody. I would assume, I haven't heard anything the opposite of that. I don't know how it did last year and how they sold. But I think it's, SeaWorld does it every year. Busch Gardens does it every year. So why not? I think they'll probably do it. I would I would say there's a 95% chance they'll do that. Have any been such free trial customer for HHN not the turbos? Not yet. But sometimes when you're going through the, like, couple of years when I was going through the tribute store, they released them in the tribute store like that. You should share our experience with the cast members at Guardians when I was first anemic. Oh yeah, that was lovely. Angie was about to pass out because she had some anemia problems going on and she had low iron and stuff. And I went to the cast member and I told him that that she was about to pass out, and they was like, "Well, can she make it to the ride?" And I'm like, we still had 2 pre-shows to go. And then instead of letting her go through the emergency exit, they made her walk down through the lightning lane, which had tons of people in line, which I have a problem with lightning lane anyway, because they just oversell it, whatever. But she walked through all these people and about passed out on her way out. So do you think the majority of people will do 2 p.m. Scream early and will stay to close? Or do you think it will level out the primetime hours if those people do all the houses by night? I think so. I think that's probably what they're hoping for. I think that's probably what they're hoping for. Yeah, for sure. Have you ever used a Ouija board or Bloody Mary? No, never have. I don't dive into that stuff. I think there's so many things to do and to see. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, yeah, going back to Fort Misery, I think you're right. I think it will level out and I think that's what they're really hoping for. And I think they could be right about that, you know, because what are the 3? Is it, let's see. Let me look it up real quick. It's Stranger Things, right? Let me look. Let me make sure. Yeah, any other time the Scream Early tickets are like right there. Because that's I mean, honestly, I think that's going to be the way to go with that, you know, this year. Minimum 3 houses at the discretion of Universal Orlando. Okay, so I did see it somewhere that Stranger Things was one of them on there. Anyone else confirm that? Okay, Sass Life, Stranger Things, Hellraiser, Jack and Oddfellow. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. And Fort Misery, you said it too. Okay. I'm going at 2 and staying until they close. Yeah, absolutely. That's the way to do it. Sorry that happened to you, Angie. That's just not right. Yeah, it was definitely... Definitely one of those moments, those husband moments, you know. Yeah, they were not nice to her on that. But yeah, I mean, going back to that, I really do think that I think it will. I think it'll help it for sure. And like I said, I think that's what they're looking for. I think that's what they're trying to go through, and they're trying to hope and pray that this works for them. I just keep looking at it and I keep thinking that the event itself is getting so big. We talked about this, you know, like it's getting so big. They have to come up with ways to help reduce this crowd because it's just so crazy. It was an email. Okay. Does anyone know if the disability AAP going digital and universal work for HHN? You used to have to go to a desk to get a return time. Will it work on the APP for the houses, like the rides? That's for the rides. Honestly, Salty Narwhal, I'm not really sure on that. I definitely think you should call Universal and talk to them, because the only reason I said that is because they have changed some things recently. Like within the last year, they have changed things. So I don't know if, I don't know. I definitely would call them though, if you can, you know, wait your time. They'll be happy to answer all your questions and stuff like that. So that's great. They really need to add 2 or 3 more houses. Yes. Universal cast members are usually great and never had an issue. SaaS Life on the AAP, it has worked every year so far. The houses will be in it. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, good. Sam, do you think the 2 p.m. crowd could be potentially dangerous because people might drink earlier and get sloppy or irritable earlier in the crowd before dark? It just seems like that's a potential negative. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. You know, I think I always think that's definitely, you know, something to think about and be concerned about for sure. You know, you go to these events. I've heard people outside of the gates of Epcot, excuse me, that have been like, it's my birthday, I'm gonna get wasted, and then that's, you know, that's just what they're there to do. They see it as a social event, you know, which whatever, you know, that's whatever. But I do understand what you're saying. Definitely earlier monitor drunk people before nighttime and all scare actors are out. Yeah, that's true. What HHN house are you most excited for? Alien Abduction is my number 1 this year. I don't know why, it just is. Less outside bars and no theme. Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's see if we got any updates going on here. Anything here, but you know, I use caution anytime you go, you know? I mean, anytime you go to an event, you know, always, I think, you know, a lot of people talk about it being a negative with Fort Nightmares being there, but I think it could be a potential good thing, so we'll see. That is true, SAS Life. I didn't think about that. That they may not open up all the bars until after 6:30. Most excited for Hellraiser this year? Heck yeah. It's going to be a good time at HHN. I'm excited. I'm really excited this year. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be awesome. You guys want to see Rivy real quick? Want to see a little Riv? Little Rivy? Hey, baby. Here's Rivy tonight. She needs a little haircut, but she's here. Hey, look at the people. Say hi. Say hi. Rivy's getting ready to go to bed soon. Are you getting ready to go to bed soon, baby? Huh? Oh my gosh. HHN dog, the official dog of HHN, because what was scarier than a Yorkie when she gets excited? Okay. All right. I'm letting you go back to your mom. All right. Oh, that's awesome. All right, let's catch up on some comments here. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Wizarding World should bring Voldemort for HHN. Yeah, that'd be awesome. It's true. I don't think the theme stands and extra bars open until 6:30. Every year I have some people vomiting near me in the lines. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Yeah, very true. I heard that there's going to be vibrating and moving floors in parts of the alien house. Oh my gosh. Please let there be vibrating and moving floors. I don't know though. Angie might freak out and jump, like just pass out or whatever. Janice, is that you? Is that your comment? I'm hoping for a chug jug similar to the quantum drink from Fallout last year. Yes, me too. Thank you, Nex. Still haven't had a bad HHN incident like puking or people throwing hands at me. No, I haven't had that either. I've heard other people tell me. I had someone, by the way, tell me the other day that they had it happen next to them. Barricade got pushed next to them. By the way, Cricket's husband and family here. Hope Angie enjoyed. Oh, she did. Yes, thank you so much. She enjoyed the bracelet. I've got mine back here with my HHN stuff ready to go for opening night. I actually wear it every time I go out to the park. So thank you for that. She did love it. She thought it was so sweet. It was so nice to meet you guys the other day. It was really nice to meet you guys. It was a lot of fun. We ran into so many people this week. Like you guys are here in town. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, I totally agree. The puking stuff. I don't know if you guys saw the video. I wasn't even gonna really. I'll be honest with you. I went to the Whataburger opening the other day, the new one here in Orlando. I waited like 4 hours for it to open. And I was just like, oh, man, like, you know, like, I was just like, I called Angie. I was like, should I wait? And she was like, yeah, I mean, you know, whatever. So I waited. And I look over and someone puked. Someone puked right next to me. John, are you going to the Saturday pass holder night this coming week? Saturday. Maybe, just maybe. You didn't hear it from me, though. You didn't hear it from me. So, but yes. Saturday, wink, wink. I'm going out to Universal to get a brand new pass holder cup. That's what I'm going to do. But yes, if we see you guys, please, or if you see us, because a lot of times we don't know what you guys look like. Does that make sense? I meet so many of y'all. Hey, I've met several of you guys this week. It's like, hey, I've been watching your channel for years. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so nice to put a name with the face, your face with the name, whatever. But yeah, if you see us, come say hello, please. Come take a picture with us. Come hug our necks, whatever you guys want to do. Well, within reason. But yeah, we love seeing you guys and we love talking to y'all and stuff. So, and if you see us at HHN and you want to conga, let's conga through a house if we're able to. I was lucky that I have not seen puking, but I have seen hands thrown. Oh, see, I would rather see the hands thrown. I think that's more fun. I don't know. I mean, I don't like seeing people fight, but I'm a tall white dude. Will be wearing a Marvel shirt with a short blonde lady. Okay. I'll keep an eye out. That should have been the poll tonight. Hands thrown versus puking. Which would you rather see at HHN? All right, let's see if we're going to get anything here. Now, we're just going to report as it's going on here. We don't have anything yet, so I'm assuming it's just now getting started. So we'll just wait and see what's going on. But thank you guys for joining me tonight. You didn't have to do this, and I appreciate it. And that it means a lot to me. It means a lot. So we'll just kind of go back and forth and update here, see what's going on between Matt and Inside Universal. It's weird to see cops arresting people at the house exits. We experienced it 3 times last year. My gosh. Hitting scare actors or damaging houses. Sam says hands. There's yet channels for that. It's crazy. Family fighting cops involved. 100%. People being trespassed. Yeah. Then they get escorted out and there's one less person in the crowd. Absolutely. Team hands thrown. Yeah. It's also a lot more fun. It's a lot more fun. Is Matt actually live streaming or just posting clips? I don't know. I'm just going to his pages because I feel like we'll handle this like a Comic-Con Hall H panel. That's how we'll handle it tonight. I'm not going to post anyone else's live stream either because, you know, YouTube and copyright stuff. And I'm not going to take credit for anyone else's work. You know what I'm saying? But we'll talk about this. I think sometimes it's kind of fun to just interact and talk about things as they're happening. And as was day before yesterday, August 7th. Yeah, definitely was. I just refreshed a second ago. I didn't see anything, but we'll see. Can't hear, no, it's still murdy. So we'll go. We'll see what we can find though. Let's see if, let me try somewhere else here. Imagine if this is what we had to do to get all of our HHN announcements, right? Imagine that. Let me just see what the Midsummer Scream hashtag is. All right, we're just gonna kind of do this. Hopefully we don't find anything inappropriate. This is why I know the people that I follow are not inappropriate. Here's one here from the panel inside 2 minutes ago. From One Witch Willows. Inside, that's what the panel is looking like. Inside there. YouTube channel Police on Scene has a lot of uni people being escorted. Oh man, yeah, I have seen so many, like, people send me TikToks and stuff of people being escorted out. The other day I saw someone being escorted out the other day when I was at the park. That's like it's the same day I met you guys. I witnessed someone being escorted out of the park. It was interesting. I've never actually seen it. Like, I've never actually laid my eyes on it while it's happening. But it did happen. And people were not happy. They were not happy at all. And okay, it looks like we have some updates from Inside Universal here. Let's see, let's see how this looks for you guys here. There we go. There's the picture. So we are in the panel here. That was 1 minute ago from Inside Universal is about to start. So we'll see how this all plays out and all goes. Violence is never the answer, absolutely. Although, if it produces one less person in line, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You want to see some real violence though? You go to Magic Kingdom and when the fireworks are done. That's where you see some real violence. Or before the fireworks get going, because people like to, you know, be entitled or whatever and go from that there. So I don't know, but I just think it's funny. Inside Universal, great work that they always do. Great people too that run Inside Universal. Top notch, some of the best. But you know, we'll see what we get here. But let's look at this stage here. Let me blow it up on my screen here. Let me look personally. It looks like we have what have we got there? Some ghouls, gargoyles, I mean. Motionix Flower Shop, that's really cool. I saw that earlier. And this could just be part of what that is anyway. You know, it could have been there the whole time. Oh yes, Jordan, there was something that happened at Animal Kingdom recently. I don't know if I can officially talk about it on YouTube because it'll get flagged, but there was someone that that literally decided that he needed to go to the bathroom in the middle of the safari tour. Let's see what we got here. Yes, I do realize that other people are live streaming it. Yes, I do understand that, but we're not gonna post their live stream on here. Let me check on something for y'all really quickly. Yeah, we're just here to talk about HHN and just react to the things that are going on. So just letting you guys know, that's what we're here to do today. Let's see. Okay, we're still waiting on more updates to come in. So we'll just go back to this picture. Let's see. Let's get some more stuff here. Yes, a Disney brawl reported by the news, 2 families fighting online. Good Lord. Hey John, quick question, but did you take any digital media classes or any photography classes growing up? Because your B-roll at the beginning of all your videos is pretty cool. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. No, I did not. I have not taken anything, any proper classes. So before I started doing this vlogging thing, my brother and I started making short films, and they're on YouTube, but I'll never give you the link to them because they're terrible. But we started doing short films, and then he passed away in 2019, and so I kind of just stopped pursuing that, and I didn't know anything about cameras. And everything that I know about cameras, I taught myself. So I was director. He was director too, but he was also cameraman. But everything I've learned myself. So I appreciate that, Sam. That means a lot. That really does mean a lot, because I do take my time in trying to get really good shots for you guys. Pupper is joining the chat. Yeah. I'm actually a wedding photographer down here in Fort Myers. Oh, that's awesome. You like that? Is it pretty good for you? At some point, I probably would like to get back into making short film kind of stuff. I really, after HHN is over, there will be more like longer form content videos that are coming out that will showcase the parks a little bit more. That's what I want to do. That's what I kind of want to do through all of our videos, is go into long, extensive videos, kind of like our Epic Universe video. That was the first thing that I had that I wanted to do earlier this year. I just didn't get a chance to do so, but we wanted to. I wanted to make a video in the same way that we made those Epic Universe videos. We spent a long time on those. We did a lot of work on those videos, and I'm very proud of all of our Epic stuff, and whatever we're coming out with later, I'm sure. There will be more Epic videos this year, but I'm very proud of them. John's a pretty cool guy. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do it full time, so it's fun not having a boss besides my clients. Oh, I get it. Working for yourself is the best thing you can do. Really, honestly. Thanks for the reply. I watch you and one other vlogger every morning this time of the year while at work. Oh, thank you so much, Sam. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. That means a lot. It means a lot. Yeah, we're you know, we moved down here to do this, and so I feel like, you know, just kind of working on it together and trying to figure out, you know, what the best type of videos are for you guys. After HHN is over, after opening night, I may take off. A couple of days, but it won't be long. It never is, because haunt season's just getting started. So the panel's officially starting. Okay, thank you, Christopher. Was it awkward recording yourself in the busy parks at first? Yes, it was. Yes, it definitely was. I had to learn how, not to really be afraid of people watching me. People still watch me all the time. I get stares all the time. Like, I don't know if it's just because they've seen the channel, or they're just like, who's this weirdo filming himself? But yeah, it's weird. Honestly, John works so hard filming. So proud. Oh, thank you, babe. It's, find something that you love to do and you don't work a day in your life, Like, that's kind of what it is. Although this heat, it's for the birds this year, and it can go back to Satan, where it came from. Because I'm telling you right now, you guys saw the last video. By the time we got done, me and Angie were like about to freaking die. It was so hot out there. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys so much. Like, all the love and support, we really appreciate it. And when we moved here to Orlando, we had like 148 subscribers. Ooh, here Matt's got another view. Let's show you guys Matt's view here. Ooh, look at that. That's looking beautiful. That's awesome. We're gonna stick with you guys through this and stuff. Let's be real, I'm still awkward on camera. Oh no, you're getting way better, babe. John, have you been to Screamageddon? I'm thinking of trying it. It's supposed to be crazy intense and okay themed. So last year we were supposed to go. They invited us out to do something last year, and we were not able to go. So maybe this year, maybe. I know that there's some things that were going on with them. I think you do great, and she does. I told her that she needs to be in the videos more. And give it up for Angie right now, because Angie's working a different schedule than what she normally works. And she's been so tired. So for her to be able to come with me to the park yesterday and film that video was awesome. There's Josh, I got your text. He's my favorite vlogger. Oh, thank you, Josh. And you are my favorite rescue. Angie, we love to see you on camera. This is one of my favorite. Thank you, Janice. Yes, Angie's awesome. She's so good. A couple of years ago, we were going to make Angie start just doing the videos, and I was just going to sit at home and edit the videos. But I think she told me no. I think she said, no, I don't think so. Let's see if we got anything else here. It's going to be interesting. We're going to get this news rolling out here, and this is fun. I love you guys. And I think we're going to try to do this up until HHN at least. Nothing yet. So we'll keep an eye out when everything goes up and everything, and then we get that. If you guys see stuff, in the chat, you can tell us. That's fine too. But like I said, I don't want to rain on anyone else's parade and post anyone else's stream, because it's just whatever. Fort Misery, yeah, look into it, because I don't want to say anything on stream. But yeah, look into it, definitely. Probably didn't make that because of one of my many ailments. I don't know, babe. I don't know. Last year was rough for us. Last year was really rough. But by the grace of God, we have made it. We're here another year, and we're still in Orlando kicking. Yeah, Angie's feeling a lot better. A lot better. Thank God. Just kidding. But no, she's feeling a lot better. She's doing a lot better. And that means the world to me that she's feeling better, because it's kind of hard being at the parks and knowing you got to, you know, make sure she's okay. Like, she was pretty bad off. Like, we don't really share about it in the videos, but, you know, we try not to get too personal. But, like, she was so bad that when we were at Epic, for our Epic 1-year anniversary at Epic Universe, we were not going to stay at the Stella Nova, and we ended up staying at the Stella Nova because she was so sick that I had to leave halfway through my day and go check on her and make sure she was okay. So you bring another point of view, a feminine one, and as girls, and as a girl, I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely. Angie, glad you were doing better. Always primary shows. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, we are still, if you guys are just joining us, we are living vicariously through our friends that are in California right now. So let's see if we get anything else here. We are still waiting. So as soon as news gets posted, you know, we'll definitely talk about something that's there. But yeah, we need a Angie only video, right? Angie's the only one in the video, and I'll just edit the video. That would be cool. I'd like to see that. I think I need to get you the Best Husband Award from Universal. I don't know about that. Yeah, somebody said earlier this year, I think it was a couple of videos ago, someone said, hey, you need that woman in your videos more because she's more honest than you are. The only thing I saw from Screaming Ground was 2019. I don't remember Fort Misery. I'm not sure. That wasn't the reason why. I just know that anytime we do anything, we take into account several things. I'm sure there was another reason. No, not this year, Sam. Not this year, unfortunately. I want to, but we have so much going on this year. I know. I keep saying this. I'm the youngest soon-to-be grandpa ever. Although Miss Essie told me the other day in the Five and Dime, she said, "Now, honey, I don't know if you're the youngest grandfather ever." I said, "No," I said, "Miss Essie, you just let me have that title. But yes, our grandson will be here in September. Maybe even earlier. Well, I don't think earlier than that, but which is crazy to think about. I am the youngest grandfather ever. And everyone wants to know how old John is. Well, John doesn't tell. Let's just say I am not in my 40s yet. But yeah, so but HHN does fall on my birthday this year. It's like Ren wants to get involved in the chat again. He wants to say something about that, but aw, thanks, Ange. Yeah, so we'll see. Let's see if we got anything else going on. Cheer. You can hear. That's my brother-in-law coming through. No, nothing yet. Just keep an eye on this. I want a dedicated video on how Angie managed to keep those silky hairs, her smooth and shiny, and 100% humidity. Because I start that way and end up looking like I got like. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing, but that's hilarious. You know what? That's like her number one compliment she gets all the time. When people stop her in the parks, they'll say, "How do you get your hair like that?" She's like, "I don't know." But she's attending to the dogs right now, so she can't answer that. Maybe she will in the chat. What kind of shampoo and conditioner do you use? That's who we need as a sponsor of the channel is the shampoo and conditioner company that Angie uses. Brought to you by, I don't know, who's Great Value. All right, let's see. Let's check around here for a second. Oh, looks like we do have a little something here. Let's go back to the board here. We got people on. Folks at Midsummer Stream, thank you everyone for coming out this weekend and confirm next year's convention will be moving to the Anaheim Convention Center. Wow. That's crazy. We have an image here. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's cool. Anaheim Convention Center is where they did D23 last year. I don't think they're doing D23 there this year. So we do have that. There's that for everyone to see. Hello. Welcome in. Okay, so we have news. Midsummer Scream is August 6th through 8th, so same weekend next year, and it will be at the Anaheim Convention Center. Very awesome. All right, let's see if we got anything else going on here. Let's check our other sources. Let's see, new location, Midsummer Scream. It will be at Anaheim Convention Center. And then what are they doing here? Ooh, a holiday horror convention. That sounds awesome. I would be all for that. 2027, December 4th through 5th. Long Beach Convention Center. Season Screamings. That is awesome. Give it up. Give it up for a Halloween or a spooky Christmas convention. I would think long-form video content would be much more difficult for many reasons, but mainly because you have so many more opportunities to say something that parks might not want you to say. You do a pretty good job. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. He said, I don't know how it stays. I watch it twice a week. Just to clarify, I use Kristen S. There it is. There's the sponsor for this video. Yeah, Sam, I just try to think about it in a way like, what's something that Universal or Disney may not be okay with me showing? And it's not about like not being real. It's more about a respect thing, you know? You're in someone else's house. You respect. You don't go in that back door there, little Johnny. By the way, don't call me Johnny. Let's go by John. Don't go in that back door, little Susie. You're not supposed to be back there. And you go back there anyway and you start filming. Ooh, Murdy's coming out now. Okay, good. All right, let's go. Thank you, Christopher. Yeah, don't go in that back room, little Susie. But yeah, I try to make sure that we stay respectful of all the parks that we go to. But also, at the same time, you know, it's okay to say things. You know, it's okay to be honest. I did not like the look of, I did not like the taste of that brownie or that, you know, whatever. It's okay to say that, but I appreciate that, Sam. Open with Pinhead. Very nice. Let's see what we get here. So Pinhead has taken the stage from inside Universal. Pinhead is on stage. Now, I did see someone, I think it was Haunt Girls, said that the signal was pretty bad in there today, so that could be an issue. But there we go, Pinhead. Who you calling Pinhead? Who got that reference? Please tell me there's some 90s kids in here that got that. Would it be 90s or 2000s kids that would get that? I don't know. There he is, Pinhead. Who you calling Pinhead? That's awesome. All right, let's see if we got anything else here. So I don't know, does anyone know how long this panel is supposed to go on for? Murdy's on stage, 13 things from inside Universal, 13 things to go over the panel tonight. Okay, some audible, some visual. Okay, awesome. Let's see what we're gonna get here. Let's get rolling. What's gonna be the number one thing that we're gonna get tonight? They're normally 45, okay, that's cool. Let's see what we're gonna get here. We got anything? Let's check around. Ooh, looks like we have a video from Matt here.
We have such sights to show you. Shall we begin?
All right, there we go. All right, there's that there.
The box. You opened it. We
That's pretty cool.
explorers in the further.
That's pretty awesome. There's our first look at Pinhead there. Who you call him Pinhead? That was from Speculation Matt. And we'll see what else we get here in just a minute. Art's Terror Tram. Okay, that's awesome. I'd heard rumors about that, but we're waiting. So some of you guys are watching the live stream that's going on there. And we'll see. Let's see here. See what I can come up with for y'all here. Now that I've turned the music off, it's so quiet. It's so quiet, precious. Let's pull this up here. Well, PC Dev, what is going on, brother? Been a few weeks since I've seen you, bro. We've both been busy, but good to see you in the chat, bro. That's my BFF right there. All right, so I've got a live stream pulled up on my side, so when things come through, we'll talk about it. So excited for opening night. Yep, that's awesome. Me too, buddy. Pinhead is Midsummer screen that Universal had was good. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, so they're announcing Art Terror Tram, clown at the concept every day at Christmas. So we'll get some pictures pulled up here for you guys in just a minute and see what we have here as we get these announcements. You get some pictures up in here. Oh yeah, here we go. From inside Universal. Let's get that. Ooh, look at him. There he is. Art the Clown is taking over the Terror Tram. There we go. There we go. There's our first announcement out of 13 things that's supposed to be going on. So that's going to be awesome. Every day is Artemis is the theme. That's cool. I'm loving that. Wow. All right. So both coasts are getting some form version of Art the Clown. What BFF, Josh? Do I even have to tell you that you're not my BFF, you're my BFFFFF. I have a small inner circle, and Josh is definitely part of that inner circle. Art the Clown loves Christmas. Art the Clown loves Christmas a lot, it says. Are you doing SeaWorld this Halloween season? Yes, we will be doing SeaWorld this Halloween season. It's always fun to me. Last year, we did it. We did it with a bunch of friends last year that were there too, and it was just a lot of fun. So those events are awesome. This year, I think my stepdaughter and her husband are coming down for Halloween Horror Nights, which is going to be awesome. I know Josh and I are going to have a night of Halloween Horror Nights together. And Sir Henry, which is one of my favorite haunts, we will be doing Sir Henry this year too. I can't wait for that. Sir Henry's a lot of fun. All right, so he's going through, he's talking about the Terror Tram, what it's going to be like. There is no closed caption, so I don't know what he's saying as of right now. But we'll find out as soon as we get more info. Let's see if Matt or Inside Universal have anything else here. Not there yet. Yeah, not yet. We'll just wait and see what we get. So they're just talking about that right now. So I guess what we'll be doing is just getting like the announcements whenever they happen, whenever they come through. But yes. Ooh, interesting. Oh, yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, Dev, let's do it. Absolutely. I will be there with bells on and my wine glass in hand. Dev's like, wine glass? That's a first for John. Will there be cheese with the wine this year at Food and Wine? That's a good question. Okay, so Scary Artemis is what they're saying for this here. I'm just kind of taking this in. So it's not coming as fast as I thought it was. So I have heard that he is long-winded. Frequent fear for the win. Yep. Come on there. Dev, did you go to Not So Scary, or are you still over? You're still over there. Over there in the Western Hemisphere. So Scary Artemis, that's cool. Okay. So it's going to be interesting what Orlando has this year, because Art is just going to be in the scare zone. I think we pretty much know that he's going to be where the big Santa sign is at. So I would not doubt if I look into this and I see that tomorrow, if there is a... Ooh, I shouldn't say that. Let me just say this. I wouldn't be surprised if there's brand new merch at the Universal Parks tomorrow morning. I wouldn't doubt it. Not yet. Going in a few weeks. I'm back in Orlando now. Oh, awesome, buddy. Welcome back home. Okay, so he's going through all the stuff for the Terror Tram. It looks like Zone 1 is Scary Artemis. Like I said, I'm not gonna put out anyone else's live stream just because respect for them and everything, but that is what we're getting right there. So just kind of see if we get any photos of this stuff. Has anyone bought the full carousel pieces? Because I know we're gonna get some more here. Okay, here we go. Here's a look at some of the stuff for you guys. Oh, no, wrong one. Art the Clown loves Christmas. Art the Clown loves Christmas a lot. You can see some of the photos here. And the next one here. This makes Art sad. This makes Art mad. I love it. Art is too early for Christmas. Art is too early for Christmas. Terror Tram starring Art the Clown. The concept every day is Artemis. So that's what we were seeing earlier. Vicky and Pale Girl will be there. Were you able to get your annual pass reservation for next weekend? Yes. Yes, we will be there. With bells on and looking for a new pass holder cup. Only merch would be online. Most of it is coming soon. Yeah, I know. Vicky is horrifying. That'll be awesome. If she's roaming around Orlando. I wish. I don't know if that's going to happen. And the reason why is I was talking about this in the video yesterday that there were so many instances of people chasing down Art that it just got a little too much. And I think that Universal may end up putting him in a position where he's just kind of like overlooking everyone and they can go from there. So that would be awesome. I would love to see that, but I don't know if that's, really what we're going to get, but hopefully so. Are you going to try Premium Scream this year, John? Probably not. Got a grandkid on the way. Remember, I'm the youngest grandpa ever. We're going to get t-shirts that say Love Our Life, youngest grandpa ever. That's what we're going to get. No, but all that extra cash and stuff like that this year is going towards the little one. And in October, end of September, October, we'll be with them for a couple of weeks at least. So you guys are going to get some travel adventures after HHN is over. So, which I'm excited about that, Really excited about that. Ooh, looks like we got some more stuff here. Here's a portal design that I was talking about. Drop off Zone 1. Let you guys look at this for just a second. Get a good visualization of it. And then here's Vicky and the little pale girl, which, oh my gosh, please let them be out roaming. That would be awesome. Hopefully people won't climb on the stage with him. Sometimes people overstep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Nutcracker characters that, okay, come on now. I need this in my life, right? That is so cool, man. That is absolutely amazing. Now here's more. Zone 2, Art's Christmas Tree Farm portal design. This reminds me very much of Sir Henry's, the little barn scene on the hay thing or whatever, the hay thing, the hay ride. Art's Christmas Tree Farm. We slice them, chop them, trim them, and top them. That's right. I could do without the crown of thorns there, but I get what it is, you know, whatever. So is this Angie's son/daughter's kid or both of yours? I don't know if you already answered the question, just never seen your kids on videos before. Yes, you will never see our kids on video either. But yes, it is Angie's kids. I am the stepdad. But yeah, Angie's kids will probably never be on a video. Just for their protection. The little one is very lucky to have such grandparents. He or she is going to be having. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, we've already bought him some Orlando-based stuff, and I think Angie might have got some Mickey stuff. I don't know, but really appreciate that. Next, thank you. But yeah, no, we don't. We won't put the kids ever on video, nor the grandbaby. The only thing you'll get closest to our kids are our dogs. And you can't really, you know, just for their privacy. And plus, you know, like, I don't know. If my mom had a YouTube channel, I probably wouldn't want to be on there either. Ooh, the Bates Motel one. Okay. 12 Slaves of Christmas, Art the Clown ruins a holiday party. Thank you so much, Janice. Oh, look at that. On the list, I like that guy. He's going to be my favorite one. That's awesome. So I'm guessing the pale girl. Okay, so they're all in certain zones. Okay, I got it. Okay. And Vicky, okay. That's pretty cool. You think Destiny was on once? I don't remember that. I know her husband was one time. If I know that, I'll remove them off that because I couldn't even tell you. Guys, we have produced so many videos. I'll tell you in just a minute how many we've done. But so many. Christmas Cafe, Art, and the sous chefs. That's hilarious. Why couldn't we got all these Terrifier scare zones when we had Terrifier House? I have a feeling Orlando won't be getting any of these Terrifier things besides the Santa Chair show. I agree. And you are so right to do so. There's some crazy people out there. Yes, absolutely, Nix. I dressed up as Art last year's Premium Scream night. I spent most of the night taking pictures with people. That's all. That's right. They do let you kind of dress up. Yeah. I forgot about that. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's just a personal preference, you know, for us. It's not like so original music by Ice Nine Kills. Okay. That's something else that come out about this panel here. Ice Nine Kills. Okay. Very interesting. Yeah, I think, you know, family is so important, you know, and you guys, like, YouTube, I'm married to this YouTube channel, like I'm married to my wife, but I'm more married to my wife, if that makes sense. But family is so important, and for them to, their safety and for everything, so it's going back to that. That's, yeah, you'll probably never see them. If I do find that video of my daughter on there, we'll probably take that one down, because I'm sure it was a long time ago. If it's on there, but let's see. We got anything else here? My costume is a responsible adult and I wear it all year. Hey, I heard that. I'm gonna go, one of these years, me and Angie's gonna go to Mickey's Not So Scary as Fred and Wilma. We're gonna do it one year. I just got my Hollywood HHN Rip Tour last week. Can't wait to check this out. Excited for the different Aussie house storyline in each coast. Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I can't wait for that. I mean, even though it's number 4 on my list, I'm excited for Aussie. Just thinking 2 years or so, you'll have an excuse to go to the parks in Texas. Absolutely. Hey, I'm already looking for an excuse to go. So it is what it is, right? 3 years ago when that video was. Oh, I don't know. What video was that? Because I'm telling you right now, I can tell you how many videos we have put out. In just a second. We have produced, oh guys, we're getting so close. So close to 19,000 subscribers. I think we might hit it before HHN. I think we might. Goodness gracious. Holy crap, man. We have a total of, that's weird, it's not showing me because usually it shows me. $1,500 videos. We produced 1,500 videos. Now I don't know if that counts as shorts too or whatever, but 1,500. That's pretty insane. I can't believe I've done that 1,500 times. Yes, come to Texas. The weather is just like Florida, so you'll be used to it. Oh my gosh. I don't know, Janice. I kind of want to get away from this heat. But we'll definitely come out there. We'll definitely be out there. I am so excited to get out there to Universal Kids. Someone asked me the other day, it was so funny. I just laughed. Someone said the other day, oh, I'm surprised you're not out there trying to run damage control. Like, what is that supposed to mean? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is awesome. Santa art is coming to town. Jack Frost and Snow Queen. See, this is what I'm saying, y'all. This is what I want to see. I want to see a Christmas house just like this. Give me all of this stuff. Come on. Or just open up a house at Christmas time. You know? Like with the Grinch. Like scary Grinch stuff. That would be awesome. There he is. Art. With his Christmas list. Oh, come on. HHN Bear, there he is. That's funny. So it looks like they're taking their time here with this. They're talking to Ice 9 Kills music, a guy, I guess. So we might be here for a few minutes. Yeah, shorts do count, yeah. Well, either way, it's been over 1,000 videos. I can tell you that much. So when we first moved to Orlando, I just like put out videos like almost every day. And then realized like I can't do that. I can't keep up with that. Christmas Horror Nights, yes, I would love that. Bear, bear, bear. That's right. Man. Well, let's see if we got anything else here. I think we're just kind of waiting for this part to get through and then we'll find out. Ice 9 kills. We'll be finding the original music for the Terror Tram. So that's where we're at right now with all that info. That would not be awesome. Leave my buddy alone. What was I talking about, babe? I don't remember. So, let's see. Kind of just waiting this out with y'all. See what else we get here. So if that's the 12th one, we still have 11 more to go. So I'm not sure what it's going to be. I'm watching the stream right now and they're literally just talking, so. There we go. That's it. Let's see if we can see if there's any other info here we can find. Huh. So yeah, we're still waiting on that. It's the only thing we have so far. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, nothing new as far as that goes. Seems like they're taking up a lot of time there. Oh, he looks like he's leaving the stage now. I changed my channel name and started putting videos out. That's awesome. I've been watching you and PC from the beginning. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. So good to know. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Okay, so what's next? By the pricking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes. All right, what we got? What we getting here? Time for a short history lesson. HHN Legacy of Latin American Content. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh, what are we getting? I love all the Latin America houses they've done, and it's always a lot of fun. Do you or anybody on this chat have any favorite gizmos or gadgets you recommend to stay cool during that first month of HHN? It's always a blast, but those first few weeks can drain you. Yeah, definitely, like Josh said, those small fans. Angie and I have one. They have the neck fans too. There's one that someone sent us. It was okay, but there's like really big, powerful ones too. That, and then you're absolutely use your freestyle cup and cooling towels. Yes, Janice, good one. So they're still talking about the Latin America content. I'm not really sure what's coming up here, but we'll see. Yeah, like I said, I heard he's really long-winded. I forgot about that. All right, Murdy, let's get to the point. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you don't even have to activate your cup. You just get free ice water. Okay, so I don't know how to say this. Kill Cernia. Music by Slash. So, oh, it's in City Walk. Yeah, the cooling towels are great. Just make sure you wash them because they get nasty. So we're getting like a bunch of music type of announcements. What is this, the Grammys? Yeah, so that's the last thing we have right here. Is this one. And they're showing the concept there for that. Besides, it rains every day in September for HHN as a tradition. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what happens here, because let's see. So what will these charge? So I have it for later. I think something messed up for us here. Hang on one second. There we go. Okay, sorry. I got one of my AirPods. Oh my gosh. All right, what else we got? We getting anything here? Here's the image that we were looking at a second ago. This is definitely taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to with all the info that they have. They better hurry up. That 45 minutes is going to be over fairly quickly. Let's see what else we're getting here with this stuff. It's really interesting. Like, is this the last thing? I'm assuming this is the last thing going on at Midsummer today. Here's this. Music by Slash is the next original haunted house announced. Okay, so it is a haunted house. Okay. But the way that concept art looked, it looked really weird. I remember I had to buy a backup pair of sneakers when it rained so hard in the streets. Oh yeah, yep. That happened to me and Angie the first year we went to Halloween Horror Nights. Like, we were not prepared for the rain. And I had just bought some new shoes and they were just ruined. They were like some red Nikes. I was like really hyped about them. And I ended up getting rid of them because they were just too smelly after that. Didn't do me any good. Okay, here's a look at the concept art here for it. So I guess some of this is gonna go, this is a inspiration that was in 2018 for that. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. You want to see the people? You want to see the people? Tell them. Tell them. Say hi. Say hi. What? You growling? They can hear you. They can hear you, darling. Here you go. So let's see. Let's go back. Ooh, Crocs. Yeah. I don't know though. Like I wore Crocs without socks one time, and it blistered my feet up pretty bad.
Crocs for HHN?
No. Well, that's what they were saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I would not.
Yeah. Okay.
Once it's wet,
That's Latin for Sweet 16 celebration. Oh, yeah.
your feet will slide and you'll get blisters.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. Some people got to learn the hard way, like me. Okay, so that's what we're getting so far. We're going to stay with you guys as long as we can. We can't be up too late, but some of us got to get to the park in the morning. And some of us have to work in the morning. I am working. Come on now. All right, we're just waiting on that next announcement. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. You didn't have to do that. Crocs only when it rains. When it rains, carry regular shoes for when it stops. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. As long as you don't blister up, you know, that would be the thing I'd be scared about the most, you know. What's the worst mistake you've ever made at a theme park? You could tell me that? Do I want to know? Do we want to know what Angie's worst mistake is she's ever made at a theme park?
It's called going to HHN during hurricane season.
Yeah.
Without a poncho.
Yeah. But now, watch, it'll be different this year. Every year we come prepared. We never need it. Oh no, I forgot. So now that they've made that announcement of art on the Terror Tram, there was a press release that was released that showed a Art the Clown piece. So worst mistake, wearing jeans. Don't do that, especially when it's hot. Yes, Angie can attest to that.
Yeah.
Remember when we first moved here? You still do it to this day. You'll be like, do you think it's cool enough for me to wear jeans? And I'll be like, I don't think so. And then you're like, I'm so glad you didn't tell me to wear jeans.
South Dakota's still in my mind.
Well, it looks like Jack won handsomely in our poll tonight. 75% for Jack, 25% for Mr. Oddfellow. And I think Angie's going to go as Jack this year, and I'm going to go as Oddfellow this year. Hopefully we get the rest of the food announcements tomorrow. Oh, I wish. But Sam, I think that's not going to happen until like a couple of days before. Usually that's when it happens, so. All right, we'll see. We will see. We got anything else here coming in? What time did it start? It started at a little after 8. Here's a little bit of the backstory of the house. girls to celebrate their rite of passage from childhood to adulthood. So yeah, 16th birthday, like we were saying. Setting us for the party and the parties has burned out all the ruins of Lola's childhood home, the place where her parents perished in a tragic fire during the height of the festival of Dia de los Muertos. I'm so sorry. Josh is laughing so hard right now as I'm trying to pronounce this. November 2nd, Lola's birthday 10 years ago. Lola miraculously survived the fire but was left with lifelong emotional and physical scars. Yes, I knew how to spell physical. My brain was just going somewhere else. I know how to spell. Oh my gosh. No, thank you, Janice. Appreciate that. I'm from South Dakota and forget sometimes. Yeah, we know. We know. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. We are waiting to hear what else is going on here. Oh, hey, don't chew that, little poop. She's trying to chew my charger, which I don't know what's there. So, let me see, we got, what's going on right now? So they're still talking about Slash, 15 Candles song. I guess, wait, a Slash there? We'll have to find out. Wait. Let's see here. Last year in December, January was cold. Yeah. This year, we had that record low where we thought we might get some snow. That was crazy. That was definitely crazy. So I wonder what he constitutes as an announcement. Like he said, some things will be visual, some things will be sprinkled in there. So is like all this stuff like part of that, or like what's going on with that, Like that's where I'm sitting here waiting to find out, because okay, so it looks like they're taking questions from people right now. Okay, here's a look at some of the stuff from this house. That was an epic for New Year's and it was brutal. Oh, I believe it. There's a Lola prosthetic. That's cool. I did not see that a minute ago. This has now popped up for me, so. Ooh, that's awesome. I love that. See, we should have this house. Huh. That's really cool. Yeah, it looks like people are just asking them questions right now from what I'm seeing. Nothing else is really coming in right now. So I guess part of that is just that. So I don't know if anything like that is going to affect what we have here as far as that goes. So, but I am actually going to save whatever announcements that we get for tomorrow's video. I don't think we're going to get anything Orlando related. This all looks like it's, you know, based on that. And I know it's getting late. A lot of you guys on the East Coast are probably ready to go to bed. I know my wife is. For work tomorrow, and but rest assured, we're going to work on a video for you guys to have out tomorrow later in the afternoon. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. If you're watching this replay, I hope we just had fun just talking and having a good time. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will send you